Live streaming is on.
Good morning, you guys. I hope everyone had a nice weekend. So we've been working on decimals, converting fractions to percentage, percentage to decimals, decimals to percentage. And I did talk a little bit about place value, and I want to continue to talk about place value. Okay. So we have, if we have the decimal right here, so the left of it in whole numbers, we have the ones place, then we have the tens place, and then we have the hundreds place. And on the other side, we have the tenths, we have the hundreds, and then the thousands. And I'm sure some of us are familiar with that, but I want to dig a little deeper into what all this means. So, if we have a number, we'll say 7, 6, 2, 5, 4, 6. Okay, so that'd be 762 and 546 thousandths. But what do each of those numbers mean? Okay, so really, if you think about it, this would be 7 100ths, so that's a hundredth place. This would be 6 tens, and this would be 2 ones. What this is going to be 5 over 10, 4 over 100, and 6 over 1,000. Okay. So really, each one of these things represents a number, but if you dig a little deeper, it's telling you how many of hundreds are in that place, how many tens are in this place, how many ones are in this place, how many tens. That's 5 tens, that's 4 hundreds, and that's 6 thousands. Okay. Some of you are probably really familiar with this. Some of you, this might be new, but it's important, I think, to kind of understand a little deeper than what the number just represents. So let's do another one here. Let me erase these. And of course, there's always there's a decimal. Okay, so this is, we're going to say hundreds place. This is the tens place. This is the ones place. This is the tens, hundreds, and this is the thousands. Okay, so if we have 279, we have 140. Okay, so what that represents is 2 is going to be 200. That's what you get, 200. This would be 7 tens, and this would be actually 9 ones. This is going to be 1 over 1/10, so this is going to be 4 over 100, and this is 0 over 1,000. So there's not any thousands in that place when it's 0, and that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, whenever you're 0, it means nothing. Okay, so part of this is important is we're going to get into rounding eventually. And I think it's important to know kind of what each place value represents. So let's just do a practice rounding here. Okay, and there's a rule for rounding. And the rule is if the number next to it is 5 or higher, you round up. If it's 4, you round down. Okay. So if I'm asking you to round, so if we do 66, and I'm asking you to round to the nearest 10th. So remember, this is the ones place, and this is the tens place. So how are we going to round to the nearest 10th? We're going to look at the number to the right of it, and it's 6. So 6, it's 5 or greater, so we're going to round up. So if I round that to the nearest 10th, our number is going to be 7. Okay, but let me just show you the opposite. If this was 64, it's 4 less, we're going to round down. So if I was getting around to the nearest 10th, that would be 60. Okay, so you're looking for the number to the right of it. Okay, so let's do one with decimals on the other side. So same thing, 5 is round up, 5 or greater, you round up, 4, you round down. So if we have 0.44, and I'm asking you round to the nearest 10th. Now remember place value here. This is the 10th, and this is the 100th. Okay, so this number right here, we're looking at the 10th, we're going to look at the 100th place, the number to the right, and it's 4 or less. So if I was asking you to round to the nearest 10th, it would be 0.4. Okay, but if we change this number right here to 7, that's greater than 5, so we're going to round up. So instead of 0.4, this becomes 5 tenths. Okay, so let's try one more here, and we'll use a decimal. So if you have the number 7,500, remember, tenths, hundredths. And I ask you round to the nearest 10th. That's going to be this one right here. But the number to the right of it is 5. So if it's 5 or greater, we're going to round up. So how you would write that, if you're going to round to the nearest 10th, it's going to be 0.8. Okay. And similarly, if we change this number to a 2, 4 less, we round down. So rounding down in this case means stay the same. Okay. So that would be 0.7. Okay. So remember, when you're rounding, in essence, it's either going to go up to the 8 or stay the same at 7. We say round down, but that number would never go down to 6. It would almost be stays the same. Okay, so it's either going to go up to 0.8 or it's going to stay 0.7. So it's going to go down. I'll show you here. It's going to go down if it's 0.7, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0, and it's going to go up if it's 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Okay. So just keep in mind, the biggest thing to remember is 5 or greater, you round up. 4 or less, it's a round down or stays the same. Stays same. Okay, I will go ahead and post some practice, and hopefully you guys, if you have any questions, you can get a hold of Casey or myself. I'm going to do science at 10:30 today, and then social studies at 11. So hopefully you guys have a nice day, and I'll talk to you soon.